The trailer looks great. Really looking forward to the season. I love learning about the behind the scenes, the making of shows and movies. What do you think might surprise fans to learn about the actual behind the scenes of the making of Star Trek Discovery?
Well, for season 4, I don't think it would surprise anyone to learn how challenging it was. It was a very, very challenging season, just on every level. We're obviously a very big show. We were one of the first shows to go back into production, so it was just challenging on every level, and it took everything from all of our cast and crew, the entire team, to do it and make it safe, and everyone just did an amazing job. So
yeah, it's after the experience of season 4, it's hard to talk about behind the scenes challenges of any other season, right? Because here we are, in this pandemic, just struggling, doing our best together. So yeah, I ditto. Yep.
One of the things that I love about Star Trek is when it is not, a villain, but the crew coming together to overcome an obstacle like an anomaly, where there's science and you're figuring things out. What can you tease about the upcoming season?
Well, I think the anomaly is really, there's a lot of art imitating life and life imitating art here. With season 4, we're very excited to share it for that reason and many other reasons. But it's really about how, in the story, it's how these people navigate uncertainty and how they further solidify their roles on this ship with each other. And even how they solidify their understanding of themselves in the midst of this uncertainty and danger that comes with it as well. So I've said this before about the show, and it's kudos to Michelle and to everyone else, but I feel like no stones are left unturned.
Do you want to add anything, Michelle?
I don't think I could have said it any better, actually. So.
One of the things that I really enjoy the fact that this show takes place in a completely different time than any other Star Trek. For both of you, what's your favorite part about the series taking place so far in the future?
Well, from the storytelling standpoint and coming up with the stories, what I love is what I really loved going into season 3, which continues into season 4, which is just the fresh snow of it all. We're creating canon as we're writing it, while also, of course, honoring all of the canon that has come before. So there's just a lot of freedom in that, and a lot of places to play, and a lot of places to explore characters and different species in new ways. And just as a fan of Trek myself, that's a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, I love the technology. I love what we've done with programmable matter. I have to shout out Olatunde Osunsanmi, who's one of our executive producers and our producing director. And the genesis of it was birthed out of his brilliant mind, and in the brilliant mind of Michelle Paradise and Alex Kurtzman coming together to further develop it and everything. It's become quite a tenet of the technology of this new future, and I love it. I love it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the fact that there's a cat that's a prominent part of the show. I am curious if Grudge has a bigger part this season, and are there any other pets joining the show?
Well, I guess we can spoil it here. We did set up Burnham as captain, but in the first episode, it is Grudge. So she cedes the chair to Grudge. So we do. Did I spoil that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's a tough scene,
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Grudge, it does reappear, yes, in season 4. I can't say if there are any other furry-like friends, but we might see one or two.
I absolutely love it. I definitely have an individual question. What does it mean for you to be the captain? And it's awesome. It really is awesome. And I'm just curious if you could talk about that.
Well, yeah, it's awesome. It literally strikes me with awe, because I already have such an appreciation, such a deep respect, such a sense of privilege and honor, to have the blessing of this story and this franchise, considering what it means, the impact it's already made, but being the first Black woman helming it, but then also the first, Black female captain. I'm never going to be able to talk about it enough, right? I'm never going to be able to talk about what it really means to me and what I know it means to others. When I talk about it in truth, it just makes me cry. So I end up having to just kind of say, man, it's awesome, and like leave it at that, because I can't keep crying in every interview and on every panel. But it's huge. It's huge being cemented in history in this way, in television history in this way, especially standing on the shoulders that I stand on.
Yeah, I love it. Listen, can't wait to see the season. I got to stop. Good luck with the rest of your interviews today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good to talk to you.